Hey everybody, Jeremy Duck with Racer Guy, and it's race weekend again. And right now we're in the shop and you can see a couple cars behind me. This is Kenny's car right here. I've been working, trying to get this car basically back to baseline. Kenny let me drive it a little bit. Chris drove it too. Chris did really good. I didn't really like that car at all, but we basically just put this one back to baseline. It's at 0 right now, so I think that's a good starting point for that car. And hopefully Kenny's gonna like it a lot better. I know I would if I was in it. And right here's Chris's car. Chris has been running second and third too much, so basically he's putting the winning setup on it right now. See, we're making some changes. So this is gonna be, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what's going on, but it's the setup. So it's actually a setup Chris has ran quite a bit and had some success with, so he'll be good.
So like I said, I drove Kenny's car a few weeks ago at Salina, and this was the absolute worst handling race car I've ever driven in my life. It's just so tight. The car just, every time I got the throttle, just wanted to turn right. I mean, it would not turn left at all. So I tried everything I could, but yeah, every time I got the throttle, it just wanted to pitch to the right. Couldn't get on the bars, couldn't do anything with it. I tried different lines, everything. Here I just tried to throw it up on the bars, and you can see it's just so tight. It just spun out. I don't think I've spun a car out in a long time. But here we made some adjustments. We found out that I think the weight jacks were actually loose on the car, and the cross was at 56%. So we set this thing back to 0, right at what Shaw recommends, basically on their setup sheets. The car's a little loose, but here I am hot lapping it at Monett. Different track. But at least the car's turning left. That's a huge improvement. And trust me, I'm still rusty, especially in this car here. It's really the first time I've got to drive it. But the car at least is turning left. It's got some side bites, so it's, in my eyes, it's a lot better than it was. I was trying a few different things. Just got it up off the bars, pitched it in. But it's a completely green car compared to what it was, so I want to be the first one out, since I was the one that talked Kenny into making some adjustments to it. And I liked it a lot better. And also, this is the first time I've been on this track in 20 years, probably. Monett Speedway, used to race here a lot. So I survived hot laps, so I'll give it back to Kenny for his heat race. There's Kenny in his heat race, and to me the car looks really good. This is later on, a few cars have dropped out, but Kenny's running a good solid here, 4th. I think he ended up finishing 3rd in this race, but to me the car looks as good as I've seen it. It did take a little stagger out of it. I had a short tire on the left rear. I think we closed the stagger up to about 1.25 inches for his heat race.
And we are at Monett Motor Speedway here in Monett, Missouri. I'm actually here with Kenny Hulse and Chris Lewis. They're driving tonight. Actually hot lapped Kenny's car. We worked on it all week. Basically changing everything on this car, getting it back to baseline. I liked it, but I like a loose race car, and it was definitely looser. So Kenny went out there and just finished 3rd in the heat race. So I think Kenny had a pretty good race as well. Chris, his car, we changed everything on his car too. It's fast. He just got caught up in a wreck, and I think he broke a tie rod, so we're trying to get that fixed. But we're here. Hopefully get that car put together. Kenny's, it should be pretty good. We might just tighten it up just a tick for the A feature for him. But track looks good. I used to race here in the 90s. Like I said, it's been 20 years since I've been here and actually working on some race cars. I did any laps. I did hot laps, so I actually got on the track tonight, so it's good. But we'll get these cars put together for the A feature and coming up here pretty soon. So Chris's car, he was running an experimental setup on the rear end.
But we basically found out that we think it was just running off the right rear too much. It was really fast in the heat races, but about 10, 15 laps into a feature, the right rear just seemed to fade, especially if a caution came out. So we just went back to a more of a neutral setup where we were indexing both left and right rear, and it seems to work out pretty well. So in case you can't tell, the radiator got pushed into the fan and overheated, and the engine broke. All right, so let's race at Monett. And Chris, man, yeah, that thing won, dude.
We had it won.
Yeah, I mean, you were going away. It was
Always bad luck.
and engine blew. And, yeah. So we didn't win, and
Started 10th, took the lead, about 5, and let go.
what about the changes you made on it though, chassis wise?
Best we've had.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
It's done.
Yeah,
So when we get a motor,
Yeah.
better be ready.
yeah, it's gonna be lights out, I think. You're gonna get a win for sure. You had tonight covered, just engine let go, but I think Kenny ran better too.
Yeah,
So that
he
Kenny,
done good.
what, he finished top 10, didn't he?
Yep.
So top 10, maybe his first top 10.
We'll have her underway.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's Monett Speedway. Like I said, I've been here in a long time. So I actually made some laps too. Drove Kenny's afterwards, a hot lap, so it was pretty fun. But we'll be back. New motor. We'll be back.
Rough Friday.
Yeah, it's coming back for a trophy.
Thanks, guys.
All right, see you next time.